Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I'm Scott. You're on the Prague Corner. Now let's do that again. That was, I don't know what that was. Anyway, greetings, salutations, respect, and love. My dear friends, I am Scott. You've wandered onto the Prague Corner, and we are in the middle of a clickbait week here on the channel where yesterday I had my best video of all time, man. It just hit 10,000 views in less than 24 hours. So I'm really, really happy about it. I'm glad I decided to do clickbait week this week. Oh yeah, one of the things when I started this channel 29 months ago that I really wasn't expecting was just to be how obsessed I have become with my analytics, digging deep into them. I can't get enough. You learn so much about your channel and how to get better by looking at those, but that's not the reason for this video. Today we're going to be looking at your top 10 YouTube channels, not mine. You know, I've done that before. I'm going to be talking about yours based solely on my analytics, which I go through with a fine-tooth comb every day. It's kind of ridiculous. My wife's always like, what are you doing on your phone? Are you looking at your YouTube channel stuff again? I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, so one of the main things that I've been really zeroed in on and focused upon over the last couple months was hitting 1 million views. We did that last month. Look at that chart, just amazing. And if you look at yesterday, best day the channel's ever had in terms of views, just incredible. And then you go over to watch time. In the 29 months we've been doing this, we've gotten 100,000 hours. That's like 12 years, man. That's crazy. And then over on the subscriber side where we are oh so close to hitting 10,000 subs. So if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button, help a brother out. But look at yesterday, man. Just incredible. You see another peak like 9 months earlier. I wonder what that could have been. Oh, that was my first appearance on Sea of Tranquility. First time Pete Pardo had me on the channel. So yeah, those charts are a whole lot of fun, but other information it gives you besides like demography, like where your audience is from, if they're subscribed or not, you know, if they're male or female, all that kind of stuff. But the thing I really like about this analytics stuff is it tells you exactly what channels your audience is watching. And that's important to me because I would like to make this a full-time job at some point. And my top 10 is all like big channels, which probably makes a lot of sense. And I would maybe like to pivot and make this a full-time job sometime. So I'm taking notes. What you people watch probably is going to dictate the direction of the channel going forward. I was surprised at the omission of a couple channels. I'm going to rattle off a whole bunch of YouTube channels here. So take notes. You need to subscribe to all of these channels, man. How is the Contrarians not on my list? Martin Popoff and Grant Arthur and Pontus doing a great job over there. Taste Like Music, Joe Jason and Kramzer. I love that channel. The In Group with Mike Cornick, not on the list. Notes Reviews, one of my favorite YouTubers. Absolutely. Nathan on Shuffle, ditto, not on my list. Rachel's Ghost, whom basically my live stream is just basically an homage to Rachel's Ghost, 90 minutes every Sunday. Jim Newstead, you know how much I love Jim Newstead, the Canadian Stud Muffin. He taught me a whole bunch about how to be a YouTuber, how to entertain people, and he made me a much better presenter. Absolutely. Abigail DeVoe, how's she not make the list? I love her channel. My good buddy Scott Medina over there at Sonic Perspectives, not on the list. And then a lot of the people that have been supporters and contributors to the Prague Corner and especially the Sunday Prague stream. Wayne, the Musical Hermit, Cody at Brockway's Vinyl Bites, Tara and Dermot at Spinning Prague, Alex at Beer and Vinyl. I mentioned Grant's Rock Warehouse, Prague Hat, Rhymes Signatures, Tom over at Curless Mania, All Media Reviews Podcast. Kyle, you need a better name for your channel. That's terrible. Rael NYC, I love you. Dean Wolf, formerly known as the Prague Dog, the Similitude of a Prague. Neve, the Prague Nerd, I love her. The French Vinyl Addict, Harold from the Netherlands, Harold's Prague Rock Show. You're awesome, Harold. Dave from Album Review Channel, Michael P. Dawson, Naomi, 365 Days of Prague. We love you, Naomi. Come back. Bicycle Eggs down there in Australia. But the two that really surprised me that were not on this list, and I love you guys for it. Rick Beato's not on the list. Good. I don't watch him either. And the Daily Doug. I'm getting a little tired of his nonsense. Oh, that's the circle of fits. He's gone up a perfect... you don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm tired of you. Anyway, here's my top 10, man. Not my top 10. What am I saying? This is your top 10. These are the 10 YouTube presenters that you guys love. And honestly, this is... really good for me because as I want to grow the channel and pivot, maybe make this a full-time job at some time, I will probably need to niche out a little bit. You know, it's the Prague corner. Yeah, I painted myself into a corner that I am thinking about maybe trying to break out of. So these are the 10 channels that are kind of pointing the way for me because these are the 10 channels that you guys are watching. I'm starting at number 10, and it's the Prague Report, the great Roy Avin. Oh, yeah, this guy works so hard, man. I love what he does. Right now, today, he's actually doing a Wheel of Prague with the Fates Warning. I was invited to spin the wheel. I did the Yes episode. I made an absolute butchering of it, so hopefully he'll have me back. I doubt he will because that was just absolutely terrible. At number 9, I'm going with Noble. You're going with Noble Records. I'm not going with anything. It's Dylan Smith. He's got this record store. I think he's down in North Carolina or whatever. But man, dude's got like 107,000 subscribers, so clearly doing something right. You know, he talks a whole bunch about product that's coming in and stuff. Just really, really good. Great channel. Very entertaining. I totally understand why people watch his channel. Absolutely. At number 8, you guys are watching Make Weird Music. This is Anthony Jerome. He's got 26,000 subscribers, but dude's had a couple of really big hitters, including an episode about Steve Vai learning how to play King Crimson material. I think it hit 1 million views. It's incredible. Congratulations. At number 7. Yeah, we didn't get Abigail DeVoe on the list, but we've got Melinda Murphy, and she's every bit as good. Melinda and her 30,000 subscribers talks about vinyl in a really fun, interesting way. A very high gloss production. Her videos look great. They sound great. She's knowledgeable. And yeah, like I said, I can totally understand why you guys are watching Melinda's channel. She's fantastic. At number 6, it's Now Spinning Magazine. Yeah, this is Phil Aston. He's got almost 13,000 subscribers, and he's just a really cool, chill guy that talks about, you know, his records and his CDs and his love for music. He's fantastic. I love his accent. I love his chill attitude where he's talking about stuff. Like me, as soon as that red light goes on, man, something happens, right? I turn into this weird, nervous wreck where I'm moving around and just crazed, like my brain stops working properly. I told myself, like today, for example, on this video, I told myself I was going to kind of relax and chill out and, you know, just talk to the peeps and, you know, have a good time. But, you know, as soon as I hit record, man, something weird comes over me and I just act like a clown. Yeah. Phil doesn't do that, man. Phil is just calm and relaxed and laid back and chill, and I love it. Fantastic stuff. At number 5, you guys love Norman Masloff. I'm surprised we don't have Rachel's Ghost on the list, but we do have Norman Masloff. He's a regular contributor over there on Rachel's daily streams, but he's got his own channel where he's talking about, you know, audiophile this and audiophile that and, you know, vinyl this and vinyl that. Super knowledgeable guy. He and I actually track our careers kind of similarly. He was over in California and I was over in Florida, but I respect this guy immensely. He's got great knowledge. Yeah, Norman Masloff. Fantastic. Whacking the mole with Norman Masloff at number 4. You guys are all about Brendan Snider. He's got 21,000 subscribers, and he's the record store guy, you know, always in his record store talking about stuff, music, and of course, and I've done a couple episodes with Brendan over on Sea of Tranquility. We are now part of a series called What Is It? We're doing a new one, I think, next week. Me, Brandon, Pete Pardo, and the great Grant Arthur from Grant's Rock Warehouse. Brendan Snider, fantastic, good stuff. At number 3, the top 3 here, boys and girls, your favorite YouTube channels. It's Andy Edwards. Yeah, we love Andy. Absolutely. He's controversial sometimes, but I really like how he is kind of creating a template for me. Andy quit his job, right? He is doing YouTube and his other musical endeavors, of course, but on a full-time basis, right? And that is just really exciting for me because I feel like I can probably get to his point at some point in time. I don't think that's unattainable. But Andy Edwards, just a fantastic channel. What a great musician. What a great time it is just to sit down and listen to Andy talk about crazy stuff. He's insane. I love it. At number 2. You guys like the Sea of Tranquility and Pete Pardo, and I can't blame you, man. That thing has just turned into an institution. He's got 96,000 subscribers, so he is going to get his silver plaque this year from YouTube, which is exciting. Because, in the YouTube world I live in, the Daily Doug and Rick Beato are the only two that have the plaque. So it'll be nice when Pete gets that plaque and he can hang it up. And, Sea of Tranquility has really grown. They've got so many different tentacles out there. They talk about movies, they talk about metal, and they talk about fusion and talk about Prague. Just talks about everything. It is like its own television network, right? Whereas he's on every day with different programming. So that's definitely something that I'm looking into as, the Prague Corner grows, trying to do different things, trying to expand and niche out a little bit. So Pete Pardo, absolutely the shining light, kind of like my Polaris here. Anyway, at number 1, I think you guys have figured out who's at number 1. It's the incomparable Barry Robinson over there on the Classic Album Review channel. Barry has garnered himself a following of 62,000 subscribers, and rightly so, man. This guy's scripts are so well written. He actually thinks about the stuff he's going to say, as opposed to me where I just hit record and just start blabbing on and on about whatever. He actually is very meticulous in everything that he talks about, every line that he says. All his edits are crisp and sharp. Just an amazingly well done channel. The episodes are fantastic. He comes up with great titles and great thumbnails. So I've been definitely copying what Barry's doing, absolutely. But that's your top 10, boys and girls. Those are the 10 YouTube channels that you guys apparently can't get enough of. And yeah, I'm taking notes, absolutely. Tomorrow, we are continuing Clickbait Week with the most overrated album of all time. Yeah, I've got a short list going. I've got like 10 albums I'm thinking about. I don't know what the answer is yet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but that's going to be a whole lot of fun. And then Sunday, the Sunday Prague stream, boys and girls. It's every Sunday. We are live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And this Sunday, we're tackling Pink Floyd. We're talking about the 10 best Pink Floyd songs of all time. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Anyway, boys and girls, I love you guys. Peace in the Middle East. Free Tibet. And God save the king. Save King Chucky. Chucky needs some saving. He's got the cancer and he's going to swim to America where we're going to lay hands on that boy. Yes, we are. Our prayer warriors are working overtime. We got spells and incantations. We're going to do all that. And then we're going to drink some poison and dance with snakes. We're going to dance with snakes and we're going to cure that boy. Yes, we will. And England will rise again. And the House of Windsor will be strong for another 200 years. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.